The arena hums long before the first punch is thrown. 20,000 voices rise and fall like a living organism, flags draped over shoulders, history hanging in the air. This is not just another fight night. This is a carefully crafted collision of eras. On one side stands Marco Antonio Barrera, 35 years old, Mexico's battle-hardened icon, a man whose resume reads like a war diary. 3-weight world champion, 73 fights deep, a legend who survived trilogies with Erik Morales, who dismantled Prince Naseem Hamed, who built a career on courage, intelligence, and punishment endured. Across the ring waits something entirely different: Amir Khan, the bright young sensation from Bolton, England. Olympic silver medalist, explosive hand speed, a fighter still living under the shadow of doubt, whispers about his chin following him like ghosts. This fight is imaginative, they said. Dangerous, others warned. For Khan, it is a test of maturity, proof that speed can be disciplined, that talent can be controlled. For Barrera, it is a final stand against time itself, a chance to remind the world that experience is not so easily erased. As the referee calls them together, instructing them to touch gloves, there is respect, but no warmth. The bell looms like a verdict yet to be written. Youth versus wisdom, England versus Mexico. A vital fight where one man seeks validation and the other defends immortality. When the bell rings, history does not whisper. It roars. From the opening seconds, the difference is unmistakable. Amir Khan moves like electricity given form. Feet light, hands faster than the eye can settle. The jab spears forward, snapping Barrera's head back. Then comes the right hand, then another combination, before Barrera can fully respond. The crowd reacts instantly, sensing dominance, sensing control. Khan is not reckless tonight. This is not the wild prodigy of the past. This is a fighter following a plan, hands returning high, feet carrying him safely out of danger after every burst. Barrera, for his part, does not rush. He has seen storms before. He blocks, he slips, he studies. He knows speed fades if patience holds. But then comes the moment that changes everything. A brutal clash of heads. The impact is sickening, accidental, yet violent, and suddenly, blood appears on Barrera's forehead. At first it seems manageable, but as the round continues, the cut opens wider. Khan senses momentum and applies pressure without panic, landing clean shots while refusing to linger in range. Barrera tries to find rhythm, to unleash the left hook that once shattered champions, but Khan's speed denies him the chance. The opening rounds belong clearly to the younger man. Still, the fight feels fragile, balanced on a thin line. The blood is now a factor. The pace is relentless, and everyone in the building understands. This contest may not be decided by power alone. As the fight progresses, the tempo remains unforgiving. Khan continues to dominate exchanges, his punches sharp and accurate, his confidence growing with every clean connection. Barrera, normally so composed, struggles to impose himself. The speed difference is glaring. He cannot match Khan punch for punch, cannot close distance without paying a price. And the cut, that cruel reminder of boxing's randomness, worsens. Blood begins to flow freely, running down Barrera's face, seeping into his eye. Doctors look concerned between rounds, working frantically, but the damage is deep and stubborn. Still, Barrera presses forward with pride, absorbing punishment that would have discouraged lesser men. He lands the occasional right hand, reminding Khan that danger always exists, but it is not enough to change the tide. Khan's defense holds. His chin, once questioned, remains untested under sustained fire. This is composure. This is growth. The crowd senses something special. Not just speed, but control. Barrera tries to fight his way inside, to turn this into a war, but Khan refuses the invitation. He steps out, resets, fires again. Each exchange deepens the cut, deepens the problem. The fight is slipping away, not because Barrera lacks heart, but because time, youth, and circumstance are conspiring against him. And now, with every second, the question grows louder. Can this continue? By the fifth round, the tension becomes unbearable. Barrera's face tells a brutal story, blood spurting, vision compromised, yet the warrior remains upright. Mexicans do not quit, they say, and Barrera embodies that truth. He tries to rally, tries to summon one perfect punch that might rescue the fight from the depths. Khan, however, is unmoved. He continues to execute the plan with almost clinical precision. The jab lands, the right hand follows, the combinations flow. There is a new maturity in his movement, a calm confidence that electrifies the crowd. Every time Barrera steps forward, Khan vanishes from danger and reappears with punches. The ringside physician watches closely now, too closely. The blood is no longer cosmetic. It is dangerous. Barrera's corner works desperately, but there is nothing left to do. This is not about courage anymore. It is about safety. Barrera fires one last right hand that briefly lands, a reminder of his greatness, but the moment passes. The damage is overwhelming. The doctor steps in again. The referee hesitates, then acts. The fight is stopped, not with a knockout, not with a collapse, but with a decision rooted in necessity. The bell does not ring again. The arena falls silent, then erupts. The rules are clear. Because the stoppage comes from an accidental clash of heads after 4 completed rounds, the fight goes to the scorecards. Barrera stands bloodied but dignified. Khan waits, breathing hard, eyes forward. The announcement echoes through the arena. All 3 judges score the bout in favor of Amir Khan. Technical decision victory. Redemption achieved. At 2 minutes and 36 seconds of round 5, the contest ends, and with it, a chapter in both men's careers. Khan raises his arms, not in wild celebration, but with the quiet satisfaction of a man who answered questions. This was not just a win over a legend. It was proof of evolution. He controlled the fight. He stayed disciplined. He showed that his speed could be harnessed, his defense trusted. Barrera, meanwhile, receives applause not of pity, but of respect. He fought through damage that would have ended most careers. He never stopped trying. He never surrendered his pride. Sometimes greatness is not found in victory, but in how one endures defeat. When the lights dim and the crowd begins to thin, the meaning of the night settles in. This was not a simple passing of the torch. It was a reminder of how boxing evolves. Amir Khan did not erase Marco Antonio Barrera's legacy. He earned his place alongside it. On this night, the boy became a man. He silenced doubts, answered critics, and showed the discipline instilled through hard work and guidance. The speed that once felt reckless now felt refined. The chin that haunted conversations held firm. For Barrera, this fight marked the harsh reality of time. At 35, trying to resurrect greatness is a cruel task, but he faced it head-on, as he always had. Bloodied, battered, yet unbroken in spirit. Boxing is unforgiving, and sometimes fate intervenes without warning. A clash of heads, a cut too deep, a doctor's call. But the story remains powerful. One man moved forward toward his prime. The others stood tall as history watched. And long after the final announcement faded, one truth remained clear. On this night, under bright lights and heavy expectation, Amir Khan earned redemption, and Marco Antonio Barrera reminded the world why legends never truly fade.